And welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Wow, that intro is faster than normal. But that's okay. Save you guys a little bit of time. Where we left off last time, we killed Old Spear Head. That doesn't sound right. Spear Tooth? Spear Tail? We killed the giant that was in the cave that kills kids. There we go. That's what I'll say about it. So we killed him.
Good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Why are there so many monsters in the Witcher area? I'd rather be careful.
We ought to be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
No. Well,
I
maybe.
was bold and brash once, like you. Then I took a pitchfork in the gut. Peasant kid, not a troll. I almost died. Hard way to learn, but I did. Come on.
Yeah, Lambert. Even peasants can kill witchers. There's a troll.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
It's probably not a good sign. Ambush?
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Just want to get to the circle.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Or, you know, we could have just done this peacefully. And there. Boom. There's a much better way we could have done this, Lambert, if you weren't so goddamn impatient. Now there's 3 of them. Wonderful.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come know the witches see castle. Locks lots there. Let him lock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
Let me talk, alright?
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good?
I am a good witcher.
You. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
We will leave our swords and come back for them
Alright,
later.
We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
We are good guy. Well, I'm a good guy. Lambert's an idiot. Alright, let's go.
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at them.
You incited them to throw stones, you moron. Whatever. Never get through to a guy like that, unfortunately.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
That's high praise coming from you.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Ha! Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Well,
How'd
where
it
are the
go?
torches?
Water, then earth, then air?
You should probably know the answer to that. It's probably a kind of an important order, if I had to hazard a guess. This is a nice view, though.
Alright, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Axie saved your life? How?
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
That sounds terrible. Great story, I guess.
Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Do you hate being a witcher that badly?
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny. Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter. Well, there's your answer.
It actually makes a lot more sense now.
Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Do I actually have to walk all the way back, or is there a quick travel out of here?
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
If the trolls have stolen my swords, I'm going to be super duper unhappy.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
I like trolls. I think they're kind of cute. In a dumb way. A lot of the monsters are kind of cute in dumb ways. Back to the fortress.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
We have more questing stuff to do. More things to kill and maim and... Why isn't Cat worn off yet? That's taking forever. And Yennefer is the last person I need to help, so let's go talk to her. Oh, this meeting is gonna go poorly. I just have a feeling. Boop. Jesus, people are being loud upstairs again today. Alright, where's Yennefer? A long way up. Can I run? I am running. I guess that's pretty fast for stairs. What's in this room? Locked. This is a huge central... Oh, I don't know if this is the central... Jesus.
Damn it, you piece of shit!
That actually scared me a little.
Damn, Crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Sorry. Something wrong?
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
I heard what you did with the bed.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way?
Maybe
You know what?
not.
We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
What's on your mind? Come on.
I'd love
Hit me
to
with
hear
it.
what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
I won't grovel.
Not about to grovel, if that's what you're after.
I tire of this conversation. It ends now.
Wow. She just teleported me away. Where did I end up? Oh, come on. Really? Oh. At least there's a signpost nearby.
She's really not in the mood.
Oh my god. That is too funny. Well, I super duper pissed Yennefer off. Like a lot. Like a huge amount. At least Roach came back to chill with me. Oh, it's just a random horse. It's not Roach. Let's go back to Kaer Morhen. I can't believe she teleported me into the middle of the lake. That's just funny. Straight up. I guess maybe I should check my words a little bit more carefully next time. Although that was pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Too funny. It's quite amazing to think about how far games have come in terms of, not just graphics, but in scripting. And I don't mean story, because old games can have good stories. Especially, you know, older games like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. They can have amazing stories. But the scripting on scenes is so much better. There's, you can have a lot more interesting things happen with the technology we have nowadays. It's pretty neat. I have to go back up that stupid tower again, I think, too. I wasted a whole bunch of our time because I was being an asshole. That was pretty good. Oh well, we'll get back up again, and then this time we'll be a little more careful about what we say. Although I have to admit, that is pretty much one of the funniest things in the game so far. Oh, going the wrong way. This appears to be a feast hall. Apparently I shagged Triss for a year. And I told her I love her, so she should be here. She said she would be here, so, where is she, is the question. Why aren't her and Yennefer having this out? I'm back.
Ah, Geralt. Anything you'd like to say?
That was some view.
The view view from there spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
I've done that both.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve.
And that is?
As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby. Generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Okay, and who do you plan to contact?
Who you plan to contact?
I would like to know.
Is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Actually, yes, that makes perfect sense.
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
How do I do this?
All right. How do I find the source?
What the hell is that thing?
Petestaquisitor.
What? A Petestaquisitor?
Petestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
So it's an EMF finder.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please.
Or an EMF. Just
Well,
an EM
what are you
finder.
waiting for?
Electromagnetic finder. That's what it is. Except it's for magic, so it's a MM. No, that's not right. Is it MF? No, we'll go with MMF. It's a mystical magic finder. There we go. I suppose that means I should probably equip it in a slot. Oh, it's right there.
Nothing here.
Petestaquisitor? I don't think that's a real word. I think they made that up. I don't have a dictionary on hand, but I'm pretty sure that's a made-up word. Oh, I have to go into, like, this room. Main chamber searching? Okay.
Oh, got a signal.
Alright.
Signal's growing stronger.
I bet you it's, Uma itself.
Found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
I think it's him.
Can we talk?
I'm looking for Siri.
I'm looking for Siri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Do universals exist as real and distinct entities?
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
I'm sure you gave a really concise answer to that.
So do I.
Alright, take care. That was kind of mean. So the thing was bleeping a lot, though. I'm pretty sure that it's him.
So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted Witcher just never took off. Getting warmer. Warmer.
Oh, I found it. Whatever it is. Whatever is in that crate.
Disturbance is coming from there.
Well, what is it?
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. Alright, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
I can watch Uma. It's a
How goes it?
thing.
Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
That has to be a little bit frustrating. Some time later.
All done. You can go.
Excellent.
Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Are you actually testing the little weird creature? Because that is not okay. It's barely cognitive. Or barely, well no, it's cognitive. It's barely sentient, I should say. It sort of has a understanding of its situation, and it can listen to conversations and respond. But it's kind of like a dog. Like, you can ask a dog some questions and it'll bark at you. That doesn't mean it understands what you're saying to it, though. There we go, Yennefer.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Lambert doesn't know shit about megascopes.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
I will do my best.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Apparently she doesn't really care. I'm gonna say Kedmil in Svern.
Kedmil and Severn.
That was
Why have you
close.
summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iachus.
You've heard the words before, haven't you?
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you want something in return.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen.
Whoops,
The
sorry.
time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
What does that even mean? Also, why are all the sorceresses so cute? Seriously. You understood that?
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
She's got powerful blood for some reason. What is our plan now?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
I'm sure it's going to be riveting.
Start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Sorry. I learned.
Sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Enough.
I am just not winning any
All is
points with
ready.
Yennefer.
We should gather the others and begin.
Alright, let's do this thing. Hey, I'm level 24. It just showed me that.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What is the other method?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
He's sort of like a chihuahua, but cuter. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't mind chihuahuas. Vesemir's become a grumpy old man.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So what now?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't
It
mind
does.
a shot myself, or two.
Drinking time.
Do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
He's already got a drink ready.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eskel, fess up. How did you get that catechin?
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan.
Just a little one.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing business and pleasure? Bad idea.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
You don't look that bad.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about
Oh,
the vampire?
snap.
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
That's absolutely a terrible idea. Pickle juice is very salty. It'd make you more dehydrated. People in this world. Where have you been, Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic, I guess.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Well, I...
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Alright, fair enough.
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Again.
Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Triss is managing.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it?
Little
Imagine
words.
a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Chances Uma will survive.
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Why are we not training new witchers?
That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Oh, I'm gonna be talked to, aren't
Don't
I?
stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
I don't think Yen is gonna get with me ever. I'm pretty sure I've pissed her off the most.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh. Now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Let's do this thing. Get a little bit hammered all night. You gotta do it every once in a while. It's important for, I don't know, reasons. It's important for reasons. Although we should probably train more witchers. There's only 3 of us left, it looks like. Maybe 4. Let's have some fun.
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me.
What is it?
Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs the shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
I'm gonna drink. Oh, two of us did. That's awesome.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Okay, I'm actually gonna end the video here because we're at 35 minutes. I'm doing another one right away though, so I will see you guys in the next video. We'll continue the drinking game like always. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.